In this video, I'm going to show you some of the new features of NLocalize that we are currently working on. The main new feature for the next version of NLocalize will be Silverlight support. In this video, I'm going to localize a simple Silverlight application. To localize this application, I start the NLocalize configuration wizard. I select the project that I want to localize, the source language, the target cultures, German in this case, and then I click on Finish. Now NLocalize generates resource files for all the XAML files in my application and adds these resource files to my solution. You can now see the new resource file in the Localization Explorer. I want to localize the main page of the application, so I open the main page resource file and translate all the entries in the file. Now I start the application. Because my operating system language is set to English, the application has started with English UI. However, I want to see the German localization of the application. Normally, you would have to add code to your application that allows you to change the language at runtime. However, with NLocalize, I can change the language by simply selecting another language in the NLocalize toolbar in Visual Studio. So, I move the windows next to each other so that you can better see what happens. Then I select German in the NLocalize toolbar in Visual Studio. And as I select German here, you can see that the application now has switched to the German user interface. And when I select English in Visual Studio, it switches back to the English user interface. So you can change the language of the application that you are currently debugging by simply selecting another language in the NLocalize toolbar in Visual Studio. NLocalize version 1 was based on BAML localization, which cannot easily change the language of the application at runtime. In the next version of NLocalize, we are going to support localization methods based on markup extensions, which makes it really easy to change the language at runtime. We are going to also support the new markup extension localization in WPF applications.